Hey guys, this is Ackley4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about my entire collection of course, video games devoted to, of course, a little retro video gaming system from back in the early 90s, which is, of course, the Super Nintendo. And might I say right about now, I am absolutely thrilled on how well that turned out, and I gotta say it's actually a really great episode in my opinion, because it's actually my way of doing something a little bit retro for once, and yeah, given to the time period of when the Super Nintendo came out, and with the amount of games that I currently have right about now, I'm actually really proud on how well it turned out, and I do hope to eventually get it back up and running sometime in the near future, maybe for like some live streams and stuff on Twitch in the near future if I want to fire this bad boy up. So yeah, I guess regardless on that, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there, over at the top right corner of the screen, or of course, the link is to the previous episode is down in the description box below, so go ahead and pick one of those two to actually check out the last episode of the show. I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, no need to rush. I'm still gonna be here until you come back and stuff. I definitely am not going anywhere. You know, if you want, I can go ahead and get you a nice snack to help pass the time while we wait until you get done with the previous episode. So yeah, let me see if I can go whip one up right about now. Hold on one sec. Whew, okay, I guess we don't have any snacks to be hung us up. But oh, wait a minute, you finally got done watching the previous episode? Oh, okay, great. So yeah, now that we've actually got that out of the way, I think we might as well go ahead and start off this episode as we normally do. Now, for today's episode right about now, it's going to be rather special to be honest, because for today's episode, it's not something that I thought I would do at random for once, or something that I've been wanting to cover for some time on this show right but now. No, here's something that is a bit more rare nowadays that I never thought I would do, is that, well, believe it or not, this is actually a video request this time. So yeah, I guess for today's episode, it is of course a request that is of course given to us from a YouTuber who has commented on one of my videos that I did in the past for sure, or quite frankly for the past few months to be honest, and of course that YouTuber is of course, I am gonna say the name out loud right about now, and probably putting text to be sure. Pretty much the YouTuber that has, of course, requested me to do this one is, of course, a pretty much goes by the name SamAttack4427. So yeah, this episode of the show is, of course, requested by this guy that you can see here right about now. And I guess the only question remains, what is it that this person actually requested me to do on this show? Well, the answer is quite simple. This individual wanted me to talk about my collection of Pokemon cards that I have, and I guess that does kind of make sense, because I'm actually a really big fan of Pokemon, and to Simon Gamer 987, if you're watching this, thank you so much for requesting me to do this episode right about now, and thankfully, and I do mean thankfully, I do have my entire collection contained in this small container right about now. So yeah, pretty much what I have here in of course, this container is, of course, my entire collection of Pokemon cards that I have right about now, and thankfully, even though I never actually got my hands on, of course, every single one of them, I do have a good amount, to be honest, that I would like to go over for sure. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I can say. So let's not waste any more time, man. Let's go ahead and get right to this. Now, before I could go ahead and talk about a good number of Pokemon cards that I actually got in this container, I guess the only question remains, what finally got me around, what finally got me around to, of course, get these cards, to be honest. Well, I think I will say, I guess in terms of this episode right about now, I think for a while, I guess it is pretty establishing, of course, the past several episodes that I am indeed a diehard fan of Pokemon for sure. I never really got into doing a video talking about the cards that I have because yeah, I think with the amount of cards, as you can see here in part of the video, it's just way too much to actually go over them for sure, but so yeah, I kind of actually held off on that for some time, but since after I got the video request to do it, I figured, maybe there is a bit of a potential to possibly do a video on this right about now, but hey, I'm still willing to give this a shot, and yeah, that of course answers that question. And I guess the other question is, when did I finally start collecting these cards, to be honest? Well, I think I've actually got myself around into Pokemon pretty much from, of course, the late, pretty much the late advanced generation to the early Diamond and Pearl generation for sure. Yeah, I was just at the right age to actually start liking this franchise, to be honest, and of course, I think I have been watching the TV show for some time, and I'm starting to actually get myself fully immersed into, of course, the games, to be honest, the video games for sure, but I guess for the Pokemon trading card game, I never really actually got around to it. Again, probably during the time Diamond and Pearl was, of course, going on as, of course, one generation of Pokemon for sure. So, and of course, I do remember that me and a good number of my friends during elementary, middle school, and I think possibly high school, yeah, I think I'm just gonna say elementary and middle school, to be honest, that they've actually fully got themselves into the midst of playing the Pokemon trading card game for sure, and yeah, I think for a while I do find it to be an interesting trading card game, to be honest. I think I'm actually seeing more as a collector, to be honest. Hence why I've actually held on to these cards for some time. I'm actually more of a collector rather than a player, to be honest. But I do hope to possibly in the near future to play a good game of the Pokemon trading card game. But for now, I just mainly collect these cards, to be honest, because hey, it's just something I thought I would do, and I still think it's actually well worth it, to be honest, and yeah, I haven't actually collected a single Pokemon trading card package or set or anything related to this game, to be honest, practically since 2019 right about now, because, well, I was mainly focused on getting some other items that piqued my interest a whole lot, but yeah, I guess it's safe to say that I still held on to these for some time now, and I still think they're well worth it. So yeah, I guess now that I've actually got that out of the way, I guess we might as well open up this container right about now and see what we can get ourselves into. So yeah, I guess right about now, I think pretty much during the time I've actually collected the pretty much started collecting these cards, to be honest. And man, I think these actually aged quite well. I think I've actually first going into them with, of course, again, several packets and several sets that I would buy at, of course, either Walmart or Target or plenty of other stores, to be honest, that would actually sell these for sure. And yeah, I actually did start collecting these at a really young age. I think probably right around, I think maybe about 10, 11, or 12 maybe, since I first started getting these, but I still think they're well worth it. So yeah, and of course, seeing how I did say earlier that these actually age pretty well, pretty much what I have here is, of course, a couple of rule, yeah, pretty much one side of it containing Dialga from the Diamond and Pearl series, and the other side containing Palkia from the same generation. Pretty much one side of it contains the rule book, and the other side contains the card list that you can get. So yeah, that's actually really clever for sure, and yeah, I think it's actually really quite nice that they actually had all these for sure. So yeah, I guess these actually age really well since they're in that container for quite a long time now, and of course, pretty much based on what I'm seeing, yeah, I think it's pretty much folding inside these is, of course, let me see if I can actually unfold that. Whoops. So yeah, let me see if I can go ahead and unfold them right about now. Yeah, here we go. Pretty much all this is of course an entire floor plan, or of course the pretty much the game layout, or or whatever this is. Yeah, I think pretty much a whole playing mag, to be honest, just to help play the game for sure, which I have to say is actually really quite nice. So yeah, there's the hag, and of course I guess it's pretty obvious the hag. That, yeah, I think pretty much all this is pretty much this card right here contains, of course, that you can actually play the trading card game online for sure, which is sweet. So yeah, and of course, from what I'm seeing, those are pretty much the other two I have are, of course, advertisements and stuff. Like, of course, here's one for, of course, the Pokemon Center website, where you can, of course, you can get some amazing Pokemon merch, which is absolutely amazing. And of course, this little advertisement, yeah, this small little advertisement, or pretty much a little in-game event, when for of course Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon for the 3DS, that I was actually kind enough to get when I actually saw the I Choose You movie on the big screen. So yeah, that was actually really awesome, and I'm actually really impressed by that, and yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say on that, guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and set these off to the sides, and alright, and yeah, let's see, yeah, here we go. So yeah, and of course I do have the cards right about now that I currently have right about now. While of course the rest I have to say is, of course, nothing but these coins that are, of course, are including, of course, each set for sure that I got. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say on that. So yeah, I guess we might as well go on to the main event right about now, which is, of course, the cards right about now. So yeah, like I said, I think I wouldn't actually go through every single one of them, to be honest. I think I'll actually go through a good amount that I actually have, or maybe a small amount that I have. But yeah, you can tell right about now, starting off with not just this really large pile that I have here, but also this small pile right about now. You can tell I actually do have a really good number of them for sure. So yeah, pretty much seeing how I know there is, of course, a really big amount, to be honest, and you can tell there is a whole lot of these, to be honest. I have to say they're actually really incredible for sure. So yeah, I think pretty much as usual, I think again, we'll just go through a small amount that I actually have in this big pile right about now before getting right on to, of course, the other ones I have. So, pretty much containing, of course, all these cards right about now, and, of course, the ones that I usually get in these incredible sets and packets that I actually got when I was a really young age, and I'm actually really impressed on how well they actually turned out. So, of course, as usual, we of course get a regular old Pokemon card that I have, to which, of course, for example, what I have here is, of course, Starly right about now. So yeah, that's actually really quite nice, and of course, we have one of the trainer cards right about now, which, of course, for this one is, of course, on Energy Switch, which is sweet. So, and let's see, what else can we find? Oh, pretty much another one is, of course, on a Pokeball. So yeah, and of course, we do have one of those energy cards right about now, which is, of course, on a water type for sure, and yeah, that's just to name a few, to be honest, but what really stands out a whole lot is, of course, the cards that we usually get that, of course, reflect well in the light. Like, of course, here we have one on Palkia right about now, which is, of course, really, really amazing right about now. And I think these are the type of cards that I always get a kick out of for sure. So yeah, and oh, this is actually a really good one. Here we have, of course, on Mew. So yeah, again, this actually does have some really great cards that they actually have here, and I was actually really lucky to actually get a good number of them. Some of which are big, some of which are repeated from, of course, the ones I actually have, but I still think they're well worth it. So yeah, let's go ahead and set this big pile out of the way. So yeah, that's pretty much the best of course, the cards that I have, and of course that package for sure. So yeah, and I think it's actually well worth it for sure. So yeah, and let's see, I think we might as well go ahead and move on to the other ones that I got in the small pile right here, and again, they're just mainly repeats, of course, some of the ones that I currently have right about now, but hey, I still think it's actually well worth it for sure, and yeah, I think it's actually quite fascinating that I would actually get my hands on, of course, these cards, and and I think one other thing I should mention is, of course, one card that I have here is, of course, a supporter card, which is, of course, the rival edition, to which, yeah, you can actually see Barry in the Diamond and Pearl series, and, of course, this one. So yeah, and I think I might as well go right on to, of course, some of the other ones that I actually have right but now, if I can set these aside right about now. So yeah, give me a second, and let's see. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, pretty much the next little batch of Pokemon cards contained in this small pile right but now, pretty much are the ones that I did add into my collection, but I know I definitely did talk about in, of course, previous episodes of this show for sure. Like of course, the first one I got is, of course, on this amazing Togedile card that I got, which is of course where pretty much I got this from someone that I actually came across. Pretty much a glitch type Pokemon. Pretty much a glitch type of Pokemon cosplayer that I ran into when I first attended TorCon back in 2015, and I still think it's actually well worth it to actually get this card. It's actually really quite nice, and yeah, I think pretty much the rest of the cards going on right about now. Again, they're mainly from, of course, some packets that I actually that was kind enough to get from, of course, my girlfriend Casamelli, as some really nice Christmas presents for sure that I actually did mention it, of course, my Christmas episodes that I did in the past on this show, and yeah, looks like my girlfriend really did pick out some really great cards, so yeah, I'm actually really glad I got those, and I'm still really impressed on, of course, how they turned out. So yeah, now that I've actually got those out of the way, I think we might as well get right on to them. So the first one I currently have right up now is of course Ash's Pikachu that I actually got from when I actually saw the Pokemon I Choose You movie on the big screen for my birthday back in 2017, and yeah, I still think it's actually really well worth it. I'm really impressed on the fact that I actually got this card, to be honest, and yeah, I think I didn't know that I've actually got 3 other ones that are similar to this. That, of course, including my tickets for sure, but I mainly gave those away, to be honest. In fact, I gave one out to, of course, I believe my girlfriend, Casamelli, if I can remember, but yeah, I've actually given that to her, and I've given one out to, of course, pretty much one person I know during one of my classes at college that I went to in the past, and if I can remember properly, is that I pretty much sent this pretty much a similar card to this to Agamat through his P.O. box, which of course he was kind enough to send an email back to me saying that he really enjoyed the card. So yeah, I guess it's safe to say that I'm actually really glad that I held on to this card for sure as one of my own. So yeah, I guess it's actually well worth it. And of course, the final Pokemon card that I got since pretty much since it is the last one I got back in 2019 that I haven't really gotten pretty much got another one since then is of course on this one. So yeah, what I have here is of course pretty much a Pokemon card devoted to Detective Pikachu from, well, the Detective Pikachu movie. So yeah, I guess if you know me, and if you have seen several videos on, of course, that similar movie, including my thoughts video on, of course, the movie, I actually really enjoyed the Detective Pikachu movie, hands down. As someone who has been a longtime fan of Pokemon, and as an average moviegoer, I think it's actually a really good movie for sure, and yeah, I think it's safe to say that I still think, even though the story I kind of thought was that could have been done a whole lot better, I still think the characters are likable. The actors pulled off some pretty good performances, especially Ryan Reynolds as the title character, and the visuals and the effects are just outstanding for sure. So yeah. Pretty much, I said it once, and I did say it again, I actually really like this movie. It's a good movie back then, and it's still a good movie now, so yeah, and of course, I was actually really lucky to actually get this Detective Pikachu card, and for those who are of course wondering where I actually got this, no, I didn't actually get one of these, probably by the time the movie came out, for sure, though. I think that would have been really nice if I actually got it. No. Pretty much this Detective Pikachu card that I actually got was, of course, included in my Blu-ray copy that I was kind enough to pick up just a few months after I saw the movie. So yeah, I still think it's actually really well worth it to get this card, and I guess from the looks of it, it does look remotely similar to the ones that you would get when you pick up your ticket to go see it on the big screen. So yeah, I think it's actually pretty much the last Pokemon card that I got right about now, but But hey, regardless on that, I still think it's actually really well worth it for sure. So yeah. And so yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I can say right about now. So yeah, I guess all in all, I'm actually really impressed. Of course, this pretty much everything that I have got right about now regarding my Pokemon trading card collection that I have right about now. So yeah, I guess if anything, I'm actually really impressed on how well it turned out, though. I guess it is such a shame that I haven't collected more of these for sure, though. Quite frankly, I wish I should, to be honest, because there's plenty that I've actually missed out on, and of course some recent ones that I definitely know I am missing out on, but hey, hopefully when the time is right, I will eventually get more of these bad boys for sure, because yeah, I still think it's actually really well worth it to actually get all these cards all in this one container that I have, and yeah, they've actually aged massively well, to be honest. Even though I did pretty much get those years ago, they still felt brand new, to be honest, and yeah, I still think it's actually well worth it. So yeah, as a die-hard fan of Pokemon for quite a long time, I still think they're really well worth it for sure. And I couldn't help but fully recommend getting pretty much on my hands, of course, hopefully future Pokemon cards in the near future. And who knows, if I ever come across someone who actually would love to, of course, play a good round of course, the Pokemon trading card game, I would be more than happy to take that offer for sure. And that's definitely saying a whole lot, because I definitely know that there are several championships, of course, everything related to Pokemon, including the trading card game. So yeah, I think it's actually really well worth it for sure. And yeah, what else can I say? I think I really love the way my Pokemon trading card collection turned out. So yeah, now that I've actually got those out of the way, if this container could cooperate, yeah, I think it's safe to say that we can finally put these to rest. And to Simon Gamer 987, if you're watching this, thank you so much for requesting me to, of course, do this episode devoted to my Pokemon trading card collection that I have. I know I haven't gone through every single one of them for sure, because I want to save time for sure, but hey, I still think it's well worth it to finally talk about these. So yeah, Simon Gamer 987, if you're watching this, thank you so much for requesting me to do this episode right now. It really means a whole lot. So yeah, and of course with that, I think it's safe to say that we'll end this episode on that particular note. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of What the Pickup, and of course, as usual, if you have any constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future, then by all means go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. And of course, as always, if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future, then by all means go ahead and send me an email to this email address, backley95@hotmail.com. And of course, as always, if you want to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos in the near future, as well as, of course, plenty of other stuff that I got going on in between all of that, then by all means, go ahead and follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty of other social media sites that I have provided. All the links to them are down in the description box below. And of course, if you want to show your support for me, and of course, get some awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget, including seeing some sneak peeks to videos that I got coming up in the near future, then go ahead and support me on Patreon at patreon.com/AckleyTackTV. And of course, as usual, if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And speaking of my channel, yeah, if you want to see more videos like this coming up in the near future, then by all means go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as turn on the notification bell and select all notifications, so that way you'll be notified once I upload a brand new video. So So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of What the Pickup, and yeah, it feels great to finally get this episode out of the way right by now, though I didn't necessarily plan on doing it for sure, but hey, thanks to that request that I actually got, I'm actually glad I got this out of the way, and I think it's safe to say that I should probably return to my regular element, talking about anything that I want in particular. So yeah, I guess until the next episode, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.